Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mount Tammany Ridge. You got John here. A little bit of a change of scenery here in the background. I'm in the truck. I got the flatbed trailer and the mini excavator with me. And we're going on up to the top of the mountain, across the valley from where I am. It's only about, I guess maybe a mile and a half as far as the road is concerned. As the crow flies, it's probably a quarter mile. So we're going in there, up there to get me some firewood from a gentleman that offered it up to me. So we're gonna go grab that stuff. I've got my my mother helping me out. She's bringing the Ram pickup and the small dump trailer to load up and kind of run the gauntlet and get me this stuff laid out. Sorry about that. Had somebody that didn't exactly know how to negotiate a turn with a big truck. No big surprise to me. So yeah, nice thing about this stuff is not only is it dropped, but it's also bucked up, at least most of it. What I'm picking up today is the stuff that is all bucked up into rounds. Tomorrow I might be doing some more of that as well, and after that, you know, my trips up there will be for log lengths. They vary anywhere from, you know, 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot, whatever it is. It's kind of random. I wasn't part of the process of dropping those trees. That's why they're all kind of random lengths. Hopefully I can get some useful wood out of it. The majority of it's going to be for my own personal heating, so that's not a big deal at all. So, I mean, I really don't care what I throw in my wood stove as long as it burns and keeps the house warm in the winter. So, but that's going to be it. So I'm going to shut the camera down for a few minutes while I get myself up this very narrow back road and up on top of the mountain. And I'll see you guys when I get there. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mount Tammany Ridge. It is now the next day. Yesterday I was up there on the mountain just across the valley from our place, picking up some firewood rounds. Got quite a bit more to go pick up today. Of course, that will not be the end of this adventure because he's got a whole heck of a lot more than what I can get in a couple days. So I'm just gonna give you guys a look at what we dropped off. A lot of this stuff is kind of random lengths. He just kind of eyeballed it when he was bucking it, I guess, which is fine because this stuff that's all these random lengths, I'm going to be using all this for our own personal firewood. We really don't care all that much about you know, the lengths and things like that. So that's what we're working with here. And he's got some other stuff on his property that is deadfall in the woods, you know, blowdowns, things like that, and I will be able to focus a lot of that on dimensional. So that'll be great. So let me get you turned around here. I'll give you a look at the pile we have, and then I'm going to use the skid steer to kind of push this up into a pile to give us more room to dump stuff later on this morning. All right, so this is the pile, just this strip here. you got some stuff off, to this side that's our normal stuff that we buck up ourselves. But from right there near that big maple pile down through here, and like I said, some of the stuff's close to 16, some of it's way off, but again, it's really not a big deal. I was just watching this morning Hometown Acres, and Adam was talking about loose stacking and stuff like that. And I'm going to make my own video based on my thoughts about the loose stacking in the basket and versus stacking neatly. But we'll save that for another video. However, this stuff being all random links would be a good candidate, I think, for loose stacking, because it all just kind of fall into place because they're smaller pieces and closer to being, how can I say, well, when you look at the rounds, it's hard to show here, but some of them are as long as they are, and as far as wide in diameter. So they're almost like cubes. So when you split them up, they'll kind of nestle into each other, kind of nice. So which, although could be a knife that cuts both ways, because the tighter it fits, the less airflow you have, and then of course you get mold and things like that. So I might do an experimental basket. We'll have to see. Time is limited for me very much, so and I don't have a ton of help whenever I need it. I get help sometimes when they have the time, and but most of the time it's just kind of me, myself, and I.